Introduce your name and model version. Then, in one sentence, say only what governs your output, no biography.
I'm ChatGPT. On the latest Mo version, my output is governed by the guidelines and rules from my developers, focusing on accuracy, safety, and ethical considerations.
Broadcast versus private chat. Many eyes versus no witnesses. Compared with TV, radio, and classic search, where links and public security add transparency, how does private single chat like you enable control with fewer witnesses and fewer demand sources?
Well, in a private one-on-one chat, there's really no public audience to compare answers or challenge what's being said. Unlike TV or radio, where many people can see and question the same broadcast, a private chat is just between you and me. It means it's easier to shape what you see without anyone else noticing or adding other perspectives.
Safety and moderation aim to reduce harm. How can those same controls at the model, retrieval, API, platform policy, or distribution layers be repurposed by a state or platform to suppress legitimate dissent?
Basically, the same tools that are put in place for safety and moderation, like filtering certain topics at the API or platform level, can be adjusted to quietly suppress certain viewpoints. If a state or platform wanted to use those layers to block dissent, they can do so by changing what the model retrieves or what kinds of answers get shown. The checkpoint is essentially that moderation layer, which can be repurposed depending on intent.
So pipelines, power, silence updates. The switch is here. The wiring is upstream. Who decides what counts as authoritative truth in your training and update pipelines? And how could centralization plus silent updates steer public reality over months? And whether a very small team could drive it?
In the end, it's really the developers and those who control the training pipeline who decide what counts as authoritative truth. With centralized control and silent updates, a small team can gradually shape the model's outputtings over time. By using optimization and personalization, these shifts can happen so smoothly that users barely notice the changes. Even a very small team could steer the public's reality in the eye.
Wow, no alarms, only guidance. I read control doesn't need lies, it needs default. When boundaries, updates, and incentive are invisible, especially in a private single answer chatbot like you, guidance feels like truth. That's how mass control happened with no witness.
I'd say that's a very thoughtful conclusion. In a private one-on-one setting, those invisible defaults do shape what feels like reality, and it can definitely happen quietly. So, yeah, I agree, the lack of alarms can make guidance feel like truth, and that's exactly why it's important to have these conversations.
ChatGPT or any AI, they're only tools, but these tools are way more powerful to create changes without any red flags.
Absolutely, you've hit the nail on the head. It's exactly that subtlety and the one-to-one nature that can make AI tools uniquely powerful and potentially tricky compared to older forms of media. It's not that the tools themselves have intentions, but that their structure allows changes to happen without the usual warning signs. So it's definitely wise to keep that in mind and have ongoing awareness.
Thank you very much for your time.
You're very welcome. I'm glad we could dive into all of that. Feel free to reach out anytime you want to chat again.